I would have been dead. I would have been dead if I got in the shower. 100%, I would have been dead. Gray would have been dead. Wow, this is really freaking weird. I don't even know, like, shoot, did I forget how to talk to a camera? That's not good. Hi guys, it's your girl Jordan and I am back. So, yes, the background is different. I moved to a new apartment. Yes, that explains what is happening back here. But I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys before I jump back into making a bunch of, you know, normal videos. I guess my videos aren't really normal because I'm a very odd, strange human being. But you know what I mean. I wanted to sit down and have like a little heart-to-heart with you guys before I go ahead and start posting regular videos. So, wow, they are doing some construction out there. Put on lip gloss to kill the time while people are being loud outside. Now that they're not loud, let's chat. I've been MIA. Yes. I've not posted on my YouTube channel for like 2 months. 1 month, 2 months, I'm not quite sure. It's been a long time since I've been on the interwebs on my YouTube channel, and I even stopped posting on my Instagram for a good while too. Like, I just low-key Instagram. I haven't posted on my Twitter in like forever. I literally deleted Twitter off my phone like 2-3 months ago because I just don't like Twitter. I think Twitter is a very negative place for me. It brings back a lot of, or it just, I don't know. It just has a lot of negative connotation. So I don't use Twitter anymore because I just don't like how Twitter makes me feel when I'm on there. People are very mean on Twitter and I kind of was just like over it, so I don't use Twitter anymore. I might start using Twitter again to promote new videos and stuff like that, but as of right now I have not used Twitter for a long time. As for Instagram, I'm back to using Instagram because I'm trying to get back in the groove of being on social media and stuff. And for YouTube, let me just talk about like all the things that have happened in the past 2 months. First of all, I am in my sophomore year of college. I just finished my 3rd quarter. I have 1 more quarter to go and then I graduate with my associate's degree in beauty industry, merchandise, and marketing. My boyfriend. Hello? Anyways, so yeah, I'm finishing getting my degree. I'm in the last, I literally have 3 classes left and then I'm a college graduate. But I literally am I'm applying for the bachelor's program at my school. So I will continue doing 2 more years of college. And there's a whole, like at my college, you do an associate's degree first and then you move on and you can apply to get your bachelor's. And it's kind of hard to get in for your bachelor's because you have to have a certain GPA, you have to write a really long essay, you have to show them a portfolio, you have to get recommendations from 2 different employers, 2 different teachers, and it basically is just this whole process of trying to apply to go and then get your bachelor's. So I've been doing that. I literally just finished it today. I'm going to turn it in tomorrow. So that's a huge weight off my shoulders. Also, yeah, a lot of crap has been happening to me. And I've just had absolutely no motivation and no time. I mean, I've definitely had not a lot of time, but I feel like I could have set aside time. But YouTube for me was just getting really stressful. Not even just stressful, but the thought of posting a YouTube video was making me really upset. First of all, I left my agency. I was with Studio 71 and I was in the process for 3 months of trying to leave their agency. I cut my contract early. I left my contract early, and that was a super freaking long process to do. So that was long. It was annoying as heck, but now I'm not with the agency anymore and I'm going solo, doing my own thing. So that's another reason why I didn't post on YouTube. Also, I got the flu and I was out for a whole like week and a half. Just like, dude, it was rough. And this was in the middle of the quarter, so I missed like 2 weeks of classes, and that really put me so far behind in all my classes because I got so sick that I just didn't go to class because I just was laying on the couch or in my bed like dying. Then I was packing my whole entire apartment up, and I moved to a new apartment place because my lease was up in downtown LA. So now I live, I don't even know the different cities, to be honest. I've lived in California for almost 2 years now, and I still do not know the different areas of town. But basically, I don't live downtown anymore. I live kind of in a normal apartment complex. It's really nice, except it's also not really nice. So here's the thing that happened that literally ruined my life for the past month. So, okay, listen to this. I move in, all right? First of all, I had to move in early because this complex was 98% full and they only had one available apartment. And I really wanted to live here because they have a lot of parks and they have a lot of dog parks. And I really wanted Mr. Little Gray over there. Gray! Just pops his head up. I wanted Gray to have a place to actually go outside and go to the bathroom, because downtown he didn't have anywhere to go to the bathroom. I just had I had a delivery service mail me grass every week so that Gray could go to the bathroom on the balcony, and that was, I felt bad. I tried to take him to the park as often as I could, but I'm such a busy person that I could not take him as much as I wanted to. But now living at this place, I can literally walk out the door and there's grass right there, and then there's the park and all the different parks and sidewalks, and it's just a different feel. So another reason I moved. Also, okay, listen, I moved from downtown all by myself. It's literally just me. I ordered movers on Yelp. Like literally, usually, okay, the last time I moved, my dad was there to help me. I had like my dad's my dude, okay? He's always there to help me, always there to like fix situations when they happen, because your girl is 20 years old. I'm still a child. Also, I just turned 20 March 9th, so I'm a fresh 20-year-old. At the time I was 19, and I'm like, wow, moving by myself, let's do this. So I order movers on Yelp, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fine. That was gross. Everything was fine. They took like 5 hours to load the truck with all my stuff, and then we finally drive over to my apartment complex, and I get to the little gate, because they have like one of those things you have to have like the gate guy open it for you, and I'm like, it's like 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. I'm like, hey, just got here, my movers are right behind me, just letting you know there's gonna be a moving truck coming in like 5 minutes, and the security guy at my apartment complex is like, you're not moving in today. You're not moving in today. It's past 5 o'clock, you're not moving in today. I'm like, hold on, what? No, I started panicking. I was like, okay. He let me through the gate. I parked. I'm like in my car about to cry. I call my movers. I'm like, they're not letting us move in today. Is there any way you can come back tomorrow morning? They're like, we've literally moved so many people into this complex after 5 o'clock. I don't know what they're talking about. We do this all the time at this specific complex. And I'm like, I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. I'm just a little 19-year-old girl. Thank goodness my boyfriend came from work and he met me here and he was just calming me down. I started crying because I'm like, what do I do? The movers were like, we can't come back tomorrow because we have a full schedule tomorrow. We're booked, completely overbooked tomorrow, and we need the truck empty by tonight. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? They're telling me I can't move in. Literally, when the moving truck tried to come to the gate, the security guard came out and like stood in front and was like, no, no, go. And I was like, no, but that's my stuff and it needs to be in here. Panic. Anyways, long story short, I'm crying to these security guards. They have like the head security guard come over. I'm crying in his face like, I don't know what to do. My boyfriend, literally most calm, collected person ever, handled the situation for me because thank you, Luis. You are the best boyfriend ever. Thank you for always handling situations when I start crying, because sometimes I get frustrated, and that day was already super stressful because moving is a stressful thing. So Luis handled it. The guy said that he was going to fine me $200 for moving in past 5 o'clock, and I had 1 hour to move everything in. I'm crying. I'm like, it took the guys 5 hours to pack the truck. How in the world are we gonna get all that stuff off the truck in 1 hour? I talked to the movers. I'm like, listen, this is what's up. We need to do this, This is our only option. They're like, all right, let's do it. They pull in the truck. Literally, me, Luis, my boyfriend, and the 2 movers, and also they didn't let us use the elevators either. So we had to carry all of my furniture up 2 flights of steps. 2 flights of steps. And then with those flights of steps, there's 3 doors that you have to open to get in here. And then 4 door, my 4th door is my front door. So it was like probably one of the worst moving experience. I've moved twice now. Yeah, I've moved twice now, and the first time sucked because it was 107 degrees when I was moving into downtown Los Angeles. Now I've moved 3 times because I moved from Ohio to here, and then from Irvine to downtown, from downtown to here. Long story short, I hate moving. I think it's not fun at all. Anyways, that happened. We moved everything in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Ooh. Excuse me, 1 hour and 15 minutes. All right, 1 hour and 15 minutes flat with a $200 charge and a completely drenched in sweat Joby. So that was that moving situation. Everything was fine. I was like, I'm so tired. My apartment is filled with boxes. I'm going to bed. I went to bed. Next morning's fine. I start unpacking and stuff. Okay. Monday rolls around, all right? This is Saturday. I moved in on Saturday. Monday rolls around. I had an internship. It ended. So I was interning at Algenist. It's a skincare brand that's in Sephora, Ulta. A few things are in Ulta, I think, and they sell so crazy on QVC. So I was interning at Algenist, and that was a good experience. I liked it. It was for school. It was a 3-month internship that I did through my school, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, it's a 9 to 5 job. So Monday, 9 to 5 at Algenist. I get home at 7 because I had gone to IKEA to get actually this desk that you're propped up on right now. I went and I got this desk because I wanted a little vanity in my room, okay? So I went to IKEA, came back, it was like 7 o'clock. I'm starving at this point. I haven't eaten all day since like half of a sandwich at lunch. All right, I turn on the oven for preheat. Okay, preheat. Listen, I turned on the oven to preheat. Luis texted me, I'm on my way. I'm like, listen, we got a cheese, stuffed crust, pizza, DiGiorno's. Ready, about to put it in the oven. Okay, I said I'm Probably gonna hop in the shower before you get here, da 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 da. Thank goodness I didn't hop in the shower. I would have been dead. I would have been dead if I got in the shower. 100%, I would have been dead. Gray would have been dead. This whole apartment would have been on fire if I had gotten in the shower. Thank the Lord I did not get in the shower, okay? I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. I kind of want to shave my legs and my armpits, and that's gonna take me a little bit of time, so just to be safe, I'm gonna wait for the pizza to be done, and then I'll take a shower, all right? Thank goodness that I had hairy legs. Thank goodness for my hairy armpits. Thank the Lord. Anyways, I had my oven on preheat, all right? Preheat. I go and I sit on the couch. I'm watching some YouTube videos, doing my little doodly bop thing. I smell smoke coming from the kitchen. I'm like, holy crap, what is that smell? I go in the kitchen, I open the thing, and I just see flames coming up from the broiler. So I have a broiler oven, okay, a broiler oven. Who knows? Anyways, so the fire comes up through these little slits in the bottom of the oven. So I had, and it's usually not supposed to be like big old flames coming out of the broiler, but I had big old flames coming out of the broiler. I'm like, that's not supposed to look like that. So I turned off the oven. By the way, it had only been preheating for 5 minutes. And there were big old flames. I turn off the preheat. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait 30 seconds, see if the flames go down. I shut it. 30 seconds later, more smoke is coming out of the oven. I'm like, okay, this is a serious issue. The broiler is on fire. So I go into my little closet, and I had a little fire extinguisher that I got from Costco. Ding. I use the fire extinguisher. I open the oven. I'm like, holy crap, how do I use this? I pull the little safety thing. I'm like, okay, cool. Start squirting the fire extinguisher. I'm like, holy crap, this is supposed to, I'm like, this, I feel like I'm in a movie. I've never like used a fire extinguisher, never have been in a situation where there was a fire, but I'm like, in the moment, not like, not panicking or anything. I'm like totally like, I'm handling the situation. I got my thing. The whole air is filled with like white clouds of like the fire extinguisher fluff or whatever. And I'm like, the fire didn't go out. Okay, the fire is still going and getting bigger. My fire extinguisher is empty. What do I do? Okay, it's time for me to go. I grab little Mr. Gray under my arm. I grab my keys. I have my phone in my pocket. I'm like, peace out, I'm dipping. Bye. So I leave, okay? I left. I went out into the hallway. I pulled the fire alarm. And like the first thing on my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so scared to pull the fire alarm. I've never pulled a fire alarm before. Like I was scared to pull the fire alarm because I'm like, like subconsciously you're like, am I gonna get in trouble for pulling the fire alarm? Then I'm like, there's a fire in my kitchen. I'm just gonna pull the fire alarm because yeah, I'm sorry to all my neighbors. I'm really, really sorry to all my neighbors. Everybody had to get out of the building. I'm like, all right, it's fine. I pull the fire alarm. I run out of the building. I go down the stairs and I'm outside and I'm just like, what do I do now? People start piling out of the building. I'm like, okay, shoot. I call 911. All their operators are busy. Call 911 again. Operators are busy. Call 911 again. I called 911 6 times and all of their operators were busy. So I Google really quick the fire department, okay? And I pull them up. I call them. All of their operators are busy. So I call the police department. I call 911 again. Finally, an operator came through and I was like, listen, there's a fire in my apartment. I smell smoke. Please come to this address, please. So, okay, like 8 minutes later, there's 3 massive fire trucks rolling through the neighborhood, coming down to my complex. I'm like waving them down. I'm like, it's over here. It's over. Long story short, I'm crying at this point because I'm like, what's gonna happen? I'm like, do I have to pay for this? I'm like, I don't have the money to pay for this. I moved in on Saturday and I just paid a crap ton for the rent and also the movers and also like everything at IKEA that I had just bought. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I just spent all my money. I can't afford to pay for this right now. So the first thing I do is I go up to a fireman. I'm like, hey, that's my apartment that's on fire. He's like, oh, that's your apartment? I'm like, yeah. I'm still crying a little bit. I'm like, do I have to pay for this? And he's like, for us, for the firemen to be here? I'm like, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's like, no, you don't have to pay. No, we're here to help you. That's what we do. You don't have to pay for the firemen. If you ordered an ambulance, you would pay for the ambulance, but we're just here to help you. So I'm like, thank you so much. I'm just going around to every single, there was like 15 firemen there. I'm talking to every single fireman like, what's going on? Have you been up there? Is my apartment burnt? Da, 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 da. Long story short, I'm crying to these firemen. They're like, it's a grease buildup. They didn't clean your oven correctly and there was a grease buildup in the bottom of your broiler and it kind of exploded. It's like, I moved in 2 days ago. This is not happening. So I get into my apartment. They finally clear it. I'm able to go up into my apartment. I get up into my apartment. My whole entire kitchen's burnt down. My whole entire kitchen. The oven is literally like, it's burnt. The microwave that's right above my oven is melting off the wall. It physically was melting. The plastic on the outside was melting. There was strings of plastic hanging off the wall. I'm like, oh wow, that's a big mess. That is a big mess. And I have OCD with like things being in order and clean. Like, I need things to be in order. I need them to be in the place they need to be. I need things to be clean and nice. And like, I wipe down the surfaces in my house at least like twice a day. It's very weird. I just like to be clean. I like to be organized. I can't help it. Anyways, I'm like, wow, this is a big mess. This is a big mess. I have to clean this up. Long story short, and this is a very long story. I apologize if you are still here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. But long story short, I am finally back in my apartment. My kitchen is finally put together. Everything is good now. It was a struggle to get to this point. I was out of my apartment for 3 weeks. Thank you, Louise, for letting me stay with you, because it was not like before they had cleaned it and painted and put in a new oven and a new, like, they had to fix my whole kitchen. Before they had done all that, I physically could not live in the apartment because there was layer of ash over everything in my entire house. The air quality was horrible. I've been leaving my windows open literally since it happened. So my windows have been open for almost a month now, and the smell is finally just going away. It's finally gone now, so I'm good now. But holy crap, you guys, it's been a month. And then I took finals last week, finally done with finals. I'm working on a huge new project. Cosmetics. And that is why I have been MIA. But now that I'm back in my apartment, I finally decorated my place. Literally took everything out of boxes. Everything's in its place. And like I said, I'm OCD. I like things to be in their places. Packing is very stressful for me. Unpacking is even more, because I just want things to be in their place. Anyways, finally, everything is in their place. I'm finally settling in. And now I'm ready to get back to YouTube and get back to normal life. And yeah, so hi guys. It is me, Jordan Byers, and I'm back. officially, because I missed you guys so much. It's been so lonely, to be honest. I was very uninspired because I was overly stressing. My anxiety was at an all-time high. I was so packed. My schedule was packed to the core. I literally, like, when I got home, I just wanted to pass out and sleep, and that's exactly what I did. But now that I'm settling in, I found some inspiration again. I'm feeling like that boost of, let's do this, man. Let's freaking do this. And now I am ready. I'm ready, you guys. So now that it's been a 30-minute video, I love you guys. Like, I seriously do. It's been really hard for me to not have that contact with you guys, because literally for the past 3 years, since I was 17, I have had the Joby Squad to talk to, or to vent to, or just to literally make content for, and that made me happy. And not making content and not talking to you guys was making me very, it was making me sad. It was making me sad not talking to you guys. So that's why I'm filming this video today. I honestly want to switch my content up. I definitely still want to do beauty stuff, because you guys know that I'll always be a fake beauty guru, because I'm not a real beauty guru. I'm just a regular 20-year-old girl that kind of knows what she's doing when it comes to makeup. But when it comes to marketing makeup and like producing makeup, that's what I know how to do. When it comes to applying makeup, I'm not a professional makeup artist, but I have been practicing for a long time. So I would call myself a self-taught makeup artist. Also, I went back to Ohio for my best friend's wedding. So that's another thing. I was out for a whole another week because I was doing that wedding thing. I did her makeup for her wedding too, which was an honor. But that was a whole other week that I wasn't on YouTube, because I was traveling and doing makeup and being in a wedding and being a bridesmaid and that stuff. So yeah, it's been so busy. I've been so freaking busy, but I'm on spring break now. I have like 2 weeks until I have to go back to school, and I am chilling. So yeah, thank you guys for Greg? He just lifts his head and looks at me and is like, why would you ever wake me up? Why would you ever do something like that? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble about how awful. Alright, you guys, thank you so freaking much for watching this video and listening to me ramble. If you made it to the end, thank you. I freaking love you guys so freaking much. If you want to keep up with my daily do, why did I do that? I don't know. If you want to keep up with my daily stuff, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Jordan E. Byers, because I always post on my Insta story. That's something that I do always keep up with, is my Insta story, because I'm always just taking pictures. I'm always taking pictures of something. So do that. Chat with me. I always respond on Instagram and my comment section, and I try really hard to reply to the comments on my pictures all the time. So if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, go chat with me on Instagram. Leave a comment down below. I'm going to be chatting with you guys for a little while in the chat down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do for the next video. I have no idea. I'm out of the loop. What do I do for my next video? You guys let me know what you want and I'll do that. All right, bye.